Oscar here for Not a Grouch. Thank you for watching another episode of Driving with Oscar. And today, I want to talk to you about security. Security is important when you're running a business online. It's actually important for anybody that uses the internet at any level. Maybe you only do email, a few social networks that may be Facebook or Instagram. And once in a while you do some shopping on Amazon or eBay, or maybe even do your banking that way. Well, recently somebody I know got hacked. And luckily they did not do anything malicious, but they did get hacked, and they got hacked into their email address, their Gmail account. And that's pretty scary, because if you use Gmail like I do, then Gmail allows you to get a lot of information about me. So you can get access to other accounts, because Gmail is what I use to connect to other systems, and also have Google Docs, and I have other things that are in there that could be vulnerable if somebody got in by, in a way that they want to attack me or steal my information. So now some people say, see, that's why I don't use Gmail, that's why I don't use Google. And that's not the issue. The issue is not Google. Google is not a problem. The fact was, the reason why somebody got hacked is because their password was easily guessable. I mean, it was so easy to guess. In 4 or 5 tries you could have guessed it, and that's really, really bad. And the reason why people guess, or people use passwords that are easily guessable, is because they're too lazy to come up with strong passwords. And what's a strong password? A strong password is something that's, maybe 12 to 16 characters or more, and it has capital letters, lowercase letters, numbers, and symbols. So we call that a, alphanumeric password with capitals and lowercase characters. But people are just too lazy to come up with that. And even if you came up with it, chances are you're not going to come up with a strong password. So what can you do about this? The thing that you have to do is use a password manager. There's a few of them out there. The one I use is free. It's called LastPass. All the information will be down in the description, including links and anything else that you may need. But what LastPass does for me is it takes all my usernames and all my passwords and puts it under one secure vault. So one single place, all my usernames and passwords are safely stored in there. And in order for me to retrieve that password for when I need it, a particular username or password, I have to unlock my LastPass account with one master password. Now, I recommend that your password that you use for LastPass is a very, very strong password. Mine is really, really long. It's almost like a sentence, and it has every character that you can think of, and variations. It has special characters in there that make it very difficult for somebody to guess the password. That's the only password I have to remember, because once I start using LastPass, all my usernames and passwords get saved there. Whenever I go to a website and I put in the username and password, LastPass offers to save it for me. So I say yes, and next time I go to the website, I don't have to use it again. I don't have to type in the username and password again. LastPass simply has it there stored for me, and I get to select it, and I get into the website. So I highly recommend that you start using it sooner than later, because as I tell you more and more about doing business online and becoming an affiliate or running your own blog, you're going to end up using a lot of services that require usernames and passwords, and you don't want to use the same username and password for all of them. In fact, you don't want to use the same password for any of them, because if somebody breaks into one account and they know the password they use to break into that, then they can just guess that password in all your other accounts. And once they have 2 accounts, They can look up more information about you, figure out more of a complete profile, and then they keep guessing more passwords. And I know people that use the same password across all their accounts, and that's the worst thing you can do. So go to LastPass.com, get the extension for your browser. It works on Safari, Internet Explorer, Chrome, Firefox, even Opera, I believe. And I highly recommend it. They even have a version where you can download all your information into an offline mode, so you don't have to be connected to the internet to look at your passwords and to do modifications. You can save it into a USB drive as a backup, or do whatever you need to do or want to do with that. So LastPass.com will keep your usernames and passwords safely, and it'll help you remember all your accounts without you having to worry about it, and making easy passwords so that you eventually don't make your accounts vulnerable. So that's the key. The key is having the facilities to manage your passwords in a way that is efficient and functionally you're able to do your work. So the things that you should never do are put your usernames and password on an Excel spreadsheet. That's a big no-no. Don't use the same password for all your accounts. Don't share your usernames and passwords with anybody. And don't provide information that people don't need to have in all the accounts that you log in. For example, a lot of accounts ask you to fill out an entire profile of personal information. You have to wonder, do you really need to fill all that out? Do they really need to know all that? Or are they just trying to gather data from you? Most of the time, they're just trying to get data from you to be able to advertise to you or sell that to other people that want to know about you. So if you're just going to create an account to say, I don't know, most accounts don't need all your information like date of birth, social security, any of that. Be very careful on how you provide that information. That will keep you secure in the first place. The second thing is make sure you use a password manager like LastPass. There's also 1Password, which is another app. It's not free. And if you're paranoid and you don't want to put anything online no matter what, even if I'm telling you that LastPass is safe and secure, you can use a standalone program that goes into your computer or your USB drive called KeePass X, I believe. So I'll put the links in the description below, but I'm here at my destination. I'm going to have some coffee at Keen Coffee. And until the next time, I'll see you. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and don't forget to visit and subscribe, notagarage.com, and go back to my YouTube channel, see what else you can find that may be interesting to you. Let me know what else you want me to answer in the questions, or if you want me to cover a specific topic, I'll be happy to do so. Talk to you soon. Bye.